You're listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. The show that gives pastors and church leaders the clarity they need to protect their people, property, and ministry.
Welcome back to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. I'm your host, Ron Wadley with Insurance For Texans. We help church leaders protect their people, property, and purpose with clarity and confidence. We are continuing our series on things that churches don't think about until it's too late. Today, we are going to tackle the question, what would you do if violence entered your church's sanctuary? The Sunday service at a small church in Austin is going as planned until a stranger walks in acting strangely. Worship has just begun when he begins pacing, muttering, shifting from foot to foot. A few members of the church's safety team notice. One calmly approaches the man to ask if he needs help, while another quietly calls law enforcement. Minutes later, the police arrive and find that the man has a weapon. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and most of the congregation didn't even know that anything had happened. This is because the church had a plan that they had prepared in advance and practiced regularly. Sadly, not every church in Texas can say the same. We have all seen how things can quickly turn tragic. Advanced preparation can truly make the difference between a close call and a catastrophe. We don't like to think about danger in a place of worship, but pretending that it can't happen is not stewardship. When violence happens, seconds matter. That's why your church needs a written and rehearsed violent response plan. Your plan should clearly outline several things such as who calls 911, who locks the doors, who moves children to safety, and who communicates with the congregation. When everyone knows their role, people focus and can save lives. Every church should include several things in their plan. Number one is lockdown or evacuation procedures. Know when to stay and when to move and how to communicate that to your congregation. Number two is establish clear communication channels. Have a fast and reliable way to reach law enforcement and staff. Number three is to define roles and responsibilities. Every leader should know exactly what to do. And last but not least, conduct regular training and drills. Practicing your plan helps everyone to stay calm in a real emergency. Your church doesn't have to do this alone. Partner with local police or a security expert to help you identify weak points and train your team well. Officers can walk through your facility, identify vulnerabilities, and help train your team in threat awareness and de-escalation. Some churches even choose to have an officer on site during services who is either off duty or on patrol. That visible presence provides both security and reassurance to your congregation. Now let's talk about the reality of armed volunteers. I know that this is a sensitive subject, but it is one that many Texas churches want to better understand. Some churches choose to allow volunteers to be armed while they are on church property, but you need to know that this decision carries real risks. Here's what you need to know. Many insurance companies won't cover churches with armed volunteers unless they're licensed and trained. Even with Good Samaritan laws, your church can still face lawsuits. If a volunteer makes a mistake, your church could be liable for major legal costs. Before you make this decision, we recommend consulting with law enforcement, legal counsel, and your insurance agent. Thankfully, violent incidents at Texas churches are rare, but it is always important to be prepared. The most secure churches all share a few things in common. They have a clear and practiced plan, relationship with trusted members of local law enforcement, regular safety training, and a knowledgeable insurance partner. You can't control every threat, but your church can be ready if the time comes. At Insurance For Texans, we've helped churches across Texas develop strong security strategies through our True Texas Church Insurance Program. We help you identify vulnerabilities, strengthen your preparedness, and ensure you're financially protected if the unthinkable happens. Stewardship isn't just about good finances. It's also about protecting your staff and church members. If something unexpected happened at your church this Sunday, would you be prepared? If the answer isn't a confident yes, it's time to act. Visit insurancefortexans.com and allow our church insurance team to help you. We will review your current plan and propose ways to strengthen it. Also, don't forget to get a copy of our book, The Promise of Certainty, at thepromiseofcertainty.com. It is your guide to all things church insurance related. I'm Ron Wadley, and this has been Faith Stewardship and Insurance Protecting Texas Churches. Until next time, remember, faith doesn't replace preparation, it empowers it.
Thanks for listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance. Until next time, remember, insurance isn't just about policies. It's about safeguarding the mission God has called you to lead.